You're watching XOX Labs, and this is the CEO and founder, Levan. Now, we are going to give you what you guys have been asking for and give you a full tour of the Launchpad UI and also some features that are going to be game-changing in the DeFi landscape when it comes to crowdfunding on the cryptocurrency space. Now, we are so excited about this, guys. I cannot even tell you now. We have been working on the Launchpad for a few months now. We have been researching nights and days and nights. It's just full time trying to develop, trying to build the best decentralized Launchpad in the whole DeFi and the whole cryptocurrency blockchain landscape. To achieve that, there is a lot of things that have to be done. Research has to be on point, team has to be on point, community has to be on point, and that comes with a massive sense with you guys to be supporting us along the way, for giving us tips, for waiting, for being patient, of course, for staying alongside the ecosystem while this is happening, because of course our ecosystem is actually quite big already. We just reached 20,000 users, and we just reached $3 million in volume. I mean, there is 100,000 plus SOSs minted already. And I mean, we are so happy with what have happened with XOX Labs since the beginning, in the last 2 years already. But of course, we got to move on. And the next pro that we are launching is going to be the XOX DAO, which I'm going to give you an UI, a little bit of introduction today as well. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the XOX Launchpad, which is something that you guys are pretty excited for. And there is hundreds of questions, hundreds of requests for us to do a sneak peek. This is going to be more than a sneak peek, because I'm going to be giving you guys an insight into the Launchpad itself, inside view, and our perspective and our ideology behind what do we wanted to achieve when we started building the XOX Launchpad. And this is a pretty huge development. Now, for starters, this is going to be the first decentralized Launchpad to bring revenue sharing system, which is going to allow you guys to get cash back for your investment, which means that at the end of the month, when you invest in 10 projects, depending on how much you invest, you're going to be getting up to 10 to 20% of the company's revenue. And this is revenue from across the board, which means that revenue made from sales, revenue made from marketing, revenue made from development, from fees on futures, for everything. You're going to be getting a percentage of that revenue. Also, we are bringing multi-chain solution, which means that you don't have to buy tokens. So founders don't have to launch a sale in a single chain. They can launch sales in multiple chains, which is going to as well change the whole perspective. Is this Launchpad actually bringing the hybrid solution, which is going to allow us to do fully decentralized non-custodial sales, which means that just connect, follow these simple steps, and launch your sale, which is similar to Bean Sale, Genpad. They are massive Launchpad. They have raised over $1.5 billion in funds from investors, of course. So we got to go with that as well. And we're actually going to be doing our own vetted sale, which we call it like that, because it's going to be projects that we actually believe on, that we incubate, that we support, that we invest, and of course that we support from A to C, development, marketing, during and post-launch solutions for them as well. We help them across the border, because as mentioned, we got our money in the line. We are investing. We are working as a VC as well for them. So it's going to be a lot going on. So we want those projects to success. And of course, we got a tier system. We got a staking system, which is going to allow you guys max allocation. It's going to allow you guys to get whitelist allocations, better rewards, and staking solutions, and a bunch of other stuff. So without no more talking, I don't want to get you guys bored. We're just going to straight into the project, because it's something that you guys have been asking so much, and we are so excited to actually show you around. Now, as you guys can see right now, this is gonna be the UI of the Launchpad. Let me just make one thing clear. These projects are not like working with us, anything like that. This is just, we copied from all the Launchpads just to do an example for you of how it's gonna look like. This is gonna be the UI, of course. A lot of tweaks are gonna be happening. This is just not the final result, but this is just the first step. We're coming from Figma, which is the place that we develop the UI. Now we handle all the solutions, that we go around all the features, how things are gonna be working, and then we start integrating that into our product, into a station website, which is how we call it. As you guys can see, it's gonna be a really cool, easy. We are going for the mentality of less is more, because we want you guys to give you only a UI that is gonna be user friendly. The user experience is gonna be high, and of course it's gonna be a simple step from investing, from connecting to investing. Just the first thing you're gonna be able to do is just connect your wallet, select your wallet, and then just gonna be clicking accept, and that's gonna be it. It's really, really, really simple. well. We support all the DeFi wallets, so whatever wallet you use, you're going to be able to actually connect with the Launchpad. Now, before getting with this session, which is going to be the pros and how they're going to be looking, you guys can see the vetted sale and the old sale, which I'm going to be getting into that as well. We do have a few important features. Now, let's go with the secondary feature, which is something that we develop, of course, for higher revenue, for easy flow for the founders, and of course to provide solutions for the product that are launching, so they don't have to be hopping around. We are trying to delete all that. The XOX ecosystem, which has a swap, we have a DEX, of course, we have our aggregator, which has a bridge, we got a portfolio manager, liquidity solutions, we have yield farming. All that is going to be integrated into the Launchpad, which means that you don't have to hop around. Let's say a pink sale, you invest in pink sale, the pro launch, you got to go to all the decks to make your trades. You don't have to do that here. Now you invest here, you swap here, you bridge here, you stake here, you join airdrops here, you do everything in just one interface, which is going to make your life easier, safer. It's going to be saving you guys from pitch scam. It's going to be saving you guys from hopping around, from breaching fees, from wasting time, and it's just going to make your life easier. And that's the whole mentality. As you guys can see, we have a multi-sender solution, which is going to allow you guys, as the name suggests, to send tokens to multiple one in just one transaction. We got a staking hub, which is going to allow you guys to join a staking pools created by founders, which is going to be free money for you guys as well just by staking those tokens. We got Antivo Solutions. The dashboard is going to be able to see your staking tier, your generated revenue, your open positions, your closed positions. It's going to allow you guys to see how much money do you make, what projects you actually do like, or you turn notifications on, or whatever you're watching. It's going to allow you guys to really track your performance, track your activity in the Launchpad. This is going to make your life so much easier, believe me. We got the XOX, which is going to allow you guys to log liquidity and log tokens as well for free. And this is going to be helping you guys to stay safe. It's fully audited, fully secure, so non-custodial. We never have access to these funds, and nobody have access to the funds other than the founder, of course. The airdrops, the voting section. This airdrop is going to be pretty interesting because you're going to be able to join airdrops for free. You don't have to do anything, just join and then get a percentage of that, of course. Depending on your tier, you're going to have verified allocations or guarantee allocations. If you are a high tier investor, for example, the more SOS you hold, the higher your tier, which means that we are creating this push to the SOS token, which means that the SOS token is going to have a new utility. So people are going to be able to, they're going to have to buy SOS, of course, to get allocations, whitelist allocations, and of course, airdrop allocations, all guaranteed without having to rush. It's going to delete all the rush from you. Actually, from vetted sale, it's going to be a pre-sale only for vetted or for tier SOS holder, which means that you gotta be an SOS holder to be able to get all the perks out. But of course, if you don't hold SOS, it's not a problem. You're still gonna be able to invest in projects, to join airdrops, to everything, but without the perks, without the max buy allocation, without increase, without all the solutions that we bring for the SOS holder, of course, which is our native token. You gotta understand that we gotta support our native holder, which you guys are awesome, but we gotta support you. That's the whole mentality. Now, the first big solution that we are creating is gonna be our multi-chain sale. Now, this multi-chain sale is gonna allow founders to don't worry about choosing the headache to choose in which chain we are going to be doing the sale. Most of the times, founders decide to do the sale in the chain they're going to be launching the token, because there's two steps: one to launch the sale, and of course to claim. So they're going to be able, the users are going to be able to claim, or investors to claim those tokens in the same chain that the token is going to be trading, because there's no bridging solutions, and of course it is the way it is. But with this solution, forget about that. You can just launch the sale in 20 chains, all EVM chains, whatever chain that you want to do. You can add as many chains as you want. The second solution is going to be multi-token raise, which means that most of the Launchpad, they only support one token for the raise, or native, or a stable, or whatever other token. But here you can select Ethereum, USDC across all the chains, which is a game changer for the founders, because apart from getting exposure to all the chains, you're getting exposure to all these three currencies, which are the most held currencies in the crypto space. So the chances that your sale is gonna do better increase from the pin sale 20% to XOX Labs to 200%, because there is no barriers. There is nothing that can stop a user from investing, because they don't have to bridge from Ethereum to BSC. They don't have to bridge the NFT token. They don't have to swap their tokens to the accepted currency. It's just integrated. It just works. Connect, invest. That's the mentality. And as you guys can see, this is going to be simple, follow steps. Select your tag. This is a create sales solution, of course. Add networks, and this is gonna be a game changer. No any other launchpad have this, only XOX Labs. Now we also have multiple rounds. Let's say that you actually selected, then you can go next. How many rounds do you want to do? What is the soft cap? Next, and you can actually add the website and a bunch of other stuff. Now, when you go to create sale, you can create pre-sales, fair launches, subscriptions, private sales, or a bunch of stuff as regular launchpad. Now here you can select your router, where do you want to add liquidity, what is going to be the max buy, how much tokens are going to be vested, the lock-in time, the launch time, or the bunch of stuff. And of course, you're going to be going listing, additional services, and a bunch of stuff that is gonna these are the steps to launch a sale. And of course, we got multi-round sales. You guys can see here, multi-rounds. You can select multiple stages, which means that forget about set it up multiple times, forget about the fees on multiple rounds. You just can set up one time and you are set to go for the wholesale. This is groundbreaking technology in the landscape, in the DeFi landscape, on the crowdfunding landscape in DeFi or on crypto, because no other project has this when it comes to launching projects or a launchpad. Let's put it like that. And of course, we got create tokens. We have three ways of token. We got a simple token, a standard token, ultimate token, with multiple solutions, with multiple fees, with multiple attributes, and just we're gonna be getting in that later on. I don't want to get you guys too involved right now, because this is still early stage of development. This is not the last version. We still ongoing development, which means that some things are going to be able to change. But once you click explore, you're going to be able to see a bunch of information, description. You're going to be able to invest. You're going to be able to get a max, for example, if you are tier diamond, a 20% increase in the amount of money that you can invest in that sale. You can see a bunch of information. It's going to be really beneficial for you. The sale info, the tokenomics, the locking info, the owner setup is going to be only available for the owner, for the pre-sale creator. So as you guys can see, you can of course set up notifications. You can set up favorites at full. You can upvote this sale. You can see the trending bar, which is just the simple version. We got a better version, and you can see a bunch of stuff. Now, the next thing that's going to be making this Launchpad different is going to be, we are going to be pairing this with a mobile application, which is going to be launching eventually. This is going to allow you guys to be on work and checking out which projects that you're investing, when is the project launching, what is the current position, did it launch already, your favorites, your notifications. It's going to allow you guys to keep full track of your activity in the Launchpad in just your mobile application, which is going to be a game changer, because we don't want to be bringing a computer around all the time. We gotta make it easy, and of course this is gonna do exactly that, make your life easy, because your phone is your best friend these days. We use a phone every time, and if we have that information on your phone all the time, it's just gonna be way better for you for sure. Now, let me give you a little bit of a roundup of why the XOX Launchpad is going to be the best decentralized launchpad in the space. First, we actually got already near 20 partners. I'm talking centralized exchanges. I'm talking auditing companies, KYC companies, marketing companies, KOLs already signed up with XOX Lab to support their sales. And this is just even before they see the UI. We are going to be having our revenue channel system, which is the first in the space. We are having the multi-chain sale solution. We have the multi-token sale solution, and we have a smart referral system, which means that the more tokens you refer to the ecosystem, to the Launchpad, the more you're going to be earning. Sometime when you level up to the higher tier, earning up to 10% of all our revenue, which means that you're going to be making money in autopilot just by referring the XOX Launchpad to other projects, which is at the end of the day what we all want for. Now, that's going to be the Launchpad. This still early development, is still not ready, but just give you an idea of what are we building. The beta sale is going to be the thing that everyone is going to be looking for, because of course it's going to allow us to really launch the best projects. But all the sales is going to be good projects as well, projects that are going to be choosing to launch, just connect, create sales, similar to being sale, but it's going to bring a lot of revenue, and of course it's going to provide the best solution for the project. This filter section is going to be quite easy. Select the chains that you're going to be wanting to see the project, the status, for example, coming sale live, select the type, private affair loans, select the listing type, is manual, auto listing, the batches, KYC, for example, and then the tags as well. You can select which sort of project do you like. Do you like DEXs, NFTs, meme tokens, inscriptions, and then you're just going to be able to see all your tags here. You can clear them up. You can see only that in this section. But of course, this is early development, so we can still not show you that. But I mean, it's a really interesting and a really well organized system, which is gonna make whole sense for you once you actually want to invest in a project. Now, the second thing that I want to talk in this video was gonna be the DAO. Now, the XOX DAO is gonna be launching soon. As you guys can see, this is the OUI. So we're gonna be launching with the OUI. We do have a new UI which is going to be launching for the whole ecosystem once the Launchpad actually launches. You guys can see here not only the Launchpad, but I'm talking the DEX, the bridge, all that is going to be getting a full refresh, even the responsive version on the mobile, which is going to be making everything easier to actually invest, everything easier to go around and communicate with the XOX Lab ecosystem. So it's going to be a game changer. For this DAO, it's gonna be pretty cool, because now if you actually want to make something, some changes or do some new activities for the XOX ecosystem, we just can do a DAO voting. Now you're gonna be able to connect, vote, and also you're gonna be able to get rewards by voting. So you're gonna get paid by sharing your opinion. For example, this one is an example, has 10,000 XOX as a reward. Then you just can connect, accept, make changes. No changes, of course. There is no chain fees. Remember that it's just sign a transaction. It doesn't mean that you are executing a transaction, which means that it's completely free for you to actually vote. There is no money involved. And of course, the more XOX you have, the better your voting power. So if you actually want something to happen, you need to have a lot of XOX to increase the voting power to make that thing happen. So it's going to be important. Of course, it's going to be crowdfunding as well. If you actually, let's say we want to list XOX on Mexi, everyone votes yes, then we launch a crowdfunding section and everyone can just lend $1, $5, $20, $10,000, whatever it is. And we can really get the community involved and do exactly that. Everything is public. Everything is actually fully transparent. So the funds are going to be going exactly where you are sending them for. And it's actually going to make it a little bit more excited for the XOX community to actually get involved with activities, get involved with decisions in the Launchpad. It's just gonna make everything a little bit more involving, a little bit more fun, which is at the end of the day the mentality that we're going for. Now, this is gonna be the first video of a series of videos regarding the Launchpad that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be sharing all around. I'm gonna be doing some blogs. I'm gonna be keeping you guys on the loop. I'm gonna be giving you guys posted, because of course this is a pretty big development and there is still a long way to go. But I can guarantee you guys one thing: when the XOX Launchpad launches, it's gonna be a game changer. And of course, you guys gotta be there. Revenue sharing, airdrop solutions, airdrop marketplace, staking marketplace. We have vetted sales, free sales, and I mean, it's just gonna have everything in one ecosystem. We're gonna be combining the whole XOX Lab ecosystem with the Launchpad ecosystem. It's just gonna be one, and it's just gonna be really taking the XOX ecosystem, the XOX token price, and the XOX exposure to the blockchain community as a whole to a whole new level. So that's gonna be the end goal for this development. So yeah, I'm excited. The team is excited. Everyone is excited. Everyone's still working hard. We are working 24/7. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for being patient, and thank you for keeping on supporting us. Thank you for always being patient, of course, for being hope. I don't know how to say that in English, but just to support us every day. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us developing, and that's never gonna change. Levan here, CEO, a community member, an investor. It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is what we are building for you guys and what we are building for the XOX Lab ecosystem, and you just following us in our journey to build the next $1 billion ecosystem with an all-in-one solution, DeFi solution for investors, traders, founders, projects, users at the end of the day. So yeah, stay around, stay in the loop, stay XOX, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys later. All your questions down below, of course, and if you have some concern or requests, just reach out to us in the Telegram group, leave a message on Twitter, whatever you want to actually reach out to us. There is 2 emails in the landing page. Just get to us and we're gonna be getting you guys your responses. We're gonna be listening to you guys your feedback, because that's important. And let's just get going. Let's keep on develop non-stop, keep building. I'm gonna see you guys later. Stay safe.